Hello, good day, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to my little coffee house. So, grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your water, whatever elixir is for you this morning. This is mine. My broomstick runs on coffee. My broomstick runs on coffee. Boom. Oh, no, I guess it doesn't go with that song. But grab your coffee and come and join me. I'm not a I'm an afternoon tea drinker, I think. Yeah. Afternoon or even evening tea is something that I'll have. Not so much a coffee, but I like to have a nice cup of tea sometimes in the afternoon and just sit back and have conversation too. So, but let's just begin with today. So, for those who are just joining me for the first time, I'm going to start doing disclaimers up again. For those who are just joining me for the first time, I may not be your cup. I may not be your cup of coffee. I may not even be your cup of tea. I do swear I am opinionated. I do have my thoughts and my feelings on things, especially in what's going on in the world today. And there are parts or things that I may say may and probably will offend you. And that is something that you have to look into yourself and say, is that my ego? Or does this really make sense? And that's what I'm going to have people, I'm going to ask people more and more. Are you tapping into your ego, or are you tapping into your truth on, yeah, this does make sense, or this is bothering me because of, and really having a look at that. One of the things I wanted to, and I pulled up the meaning of this, is especially in today's society. I know Greg just posted, and I'm going to call Greg out, but he just posted about the guy who bought the Twin Towers before the bombing, and he took out a insurance policy, and he took out the insurance policy that was for on terrorism too, in case of a terrorist attack. And of course, 2 planes hit, and we all know what happened with the Twin Towers. And then he went to court and he said that he should get double the money because there's 2 planes. So good morning, Lisa. And the thing was that morally or ethically right? Was it ethically right? And you could debate this. I mean, he had every legal rights to do what he did, and he did. He won 4 point something billion dollars from the insurance company. This is what we are heading towards in our society and in our own selves, in what is morally and what is ethically correct to you, right? And according to ethics leans towards decisions based upon an individual's character and more subjective understanding of the right and wrong by the individuals, whereas morals emphasize the widely shared communal or societal norms about right and wrong. So morals, we have, what our society as a whole would say what is right and what is wrong. And now, morally, we know it's wrong to sexually abuse children. That is morally wrong. People are like, whoa, yeah. And we know that it's, maybe morally wrong to go and stone a woman to death because she doesn't agree with you. That we feel is morally wrong. Ethically, it's another look at the world, right? So when we look at the ethics, and when we look at ethics, we begin to look at autonomy, justice, truth-telling, promise-keeping, non-malice, and beneficence. So we start to look at those areas when we look at ethics. And ethical values are honesty, integrity, promise-keeping, loyalty, fairness, caring, respect for law, respect for others, and law-abiding. Now we're getting into something kind of interesting, aren't we? Law abiding is ethical. to abide by the law is an ethical thing, but is it morally right? That's the dilemma, and I think a lot of people are coming into today. And as we are looking at our society around us, we're starting to look at, well, is this ethically right that we are pushing something upon somebody that they don't want? Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter. That we're pushing everybody to drink orange juice, but not everybody likes the orange juice. But everybody has to drink the orange juice because that's what we're saying. And we're going to mandate that everybody drink orange juice every single day for every single meal. So you have to drink this because we're going to mandate it and we're going to make it the law. Is that ethically and morally right? That's the dilemma that we're at. That is the place where we're at in our society and in history. We are at a place where, is it ethically and morally right that somebody has to wear a certain bracelet? Or we can have them wear different. So if you listen to us, if you do what I say is right, I want everybody to wear a yellow t-shirt. But if you don't, then you can't wear yellow. You're not allowed to wear yellow. You have to wear a dingy gray t-shirt. So if you don't agree with what's going on and you're going to be caring for other people, you're going to be honest to other people, it's your integrity for other, to do this. Where do your ethics and morals lie? And that's where we have to come in to our own individual selves. Now, Jung talks about this, about our persona, coming into our persona. What you came here to do? And it's not about society. It is not about what mom and dad have told you to do. It's not about your husband. It's not about the church. It's not about any of that. This is coming into you, your own individual self. Now, we have a lovely little planet called Venus. You're wondering why, why is mama bringing up all of this stuff? Why is she being so heavy in the morning? Because that's just what I do. I just do this shit. She's going into Scorpio. She's going down into the belly and the bowels of hell. That's what I call Scorpio. I'm Scorpio. Scorpio is the bowels of hell. We take you to the depths of places that you don't want to go. And that's where Venus is going. Venus is the one who likes pretty shiny things. She likes to make sure everything is fine and everything goes well. She loves really nice relationships and to being able to have and sit and have great conversations with friends. She likes to be able to debate about things and being able to express yourself. She also likes money. She likes to go out and shop and making sure that she has money in her pocket. And now she's going to be entering Scorpio tomorrow. And so is the moon. So we're going to be stepping into a deep place because what Scorpio does, it holds you accountable for your morals and ethics. It holds you accountable in what your decisions are and why you make it. So if a person is in power, per se, and your husband is an investor, and you have political pull with certain social media programs to either allow them to continue doing what they're doing or put more sanctions on them and then their stock goes down. But your husband's an investor. But you don't talk to him about this at all. Not really. Maybe no, we don't talk business at home. Yet your husband goes out and invests into a company and ends up making $5-6 million from his investment. Was that morally and ethically right? It was law. He did it legally. But those are the dilemmas that we're in. And this is where Venus comes in. She takes you to this underbelly. She takes you to the places you don't want to look at. takes you to information and things, and she goes and she scrapes it. It's like you're going to the bottom, and if you've ever had to scrape things off and you get under it and it's just like it's a nice even scrape and it's just coming off so nice and smooth, that's Venus going to Scorpio. Venus is starting to come in, and she's starting to have you look at places, look at things with truth, because that's what Scorpio does. Scorpio gets you to look at truth that you may not want to look at. Now, she's just the beginning of this whole thing, because when she starts to oppose Uranus and Taurus opposite, like she wants to be over there. Does Uranus really want to be in Scorpio? Maybe a little bit better than it is in, Taurus. But it gets to look at things in a different way. She gets to really look at things in a new way, because Uranus is forcing it. He's forcing that light to come in and shake things up even deeper. And we're going to be finding that we are going to be in more of an ethical and moral dilemmas as she heads into Scorpio and is slowing down, because she's heading towards Capricorn, where she'll be going retrograde. This is having us of our divine feminine. This is our security with true self. This is coming in with our love relationships and the feelings and the deep emotions and the rebirthing of self and our sovereignty. That's what she's coming in. But it's yours. It's your persona on what you came into this world to do. What did you come in? What is that calling that you feel that you came in to do? For some, it is like, well, I came in to help to make this world a better place. Well, what does that mean, to make this world a better place? To make sure that I leave it better than when I came in. So I'm here to help to teach people about recycling. Cool. I'm here to help so that you're able to read. I teach reading or literacy. So these are things that you feel. This is your depth. And I'm going to go back to the word persona. This is you stepping in, and your relationship, because it's Venus. What is your relationship with money? What is your relationship with your divine? And what is your relationship to those around you? And this is coming into the deepness of the well. And as she's going through Scorpio, she's going to dig some shit up. She's going to start scraping that underbelly. And all of that is going to start rising to the top. And with that, she's going to be looking over at Mr. Mars, because Mars is going to be going into Libra. And he's not going to be too happy about going in there. It's like, oh my God, you mean I have to balance shit? What do you mean we got to talk about this? I don't want to talk about this. I just want to get things done. But you go into Libra, you got to talk about it. You got to make sure, is that the right decision? Are we collaborating in the right way? Is this the right group we're supposed to be in? He's the one that's going to be like, what do you mean? We want to do things. I want to go forward. And Venus is saying, yes, we're going forward. We're going here. And she's like, oh. And Mercury, lovely Mercury, is like, yeah, well, you know what? You guys figure your shit out, because I'm going on vacation for 3 weeks. Figure your shit out, because I don't want to talk to you guys anymore. I'm tired of all of this. There's been just too much going on, and I can't take it anymore. So I'm just going to be slow, and I'm going to start planning my trip. And yeah, I'll give you a little bit of information here and there. I'll talk to Jupe a little bit, and maybe Sat, but they're retrograde. So nothing's going to happen with that right away, because they're not forward motion. They're reversed. They think it's a good idea, but they're just like, don't have it. I can't really do anything right now. So brings in a little bit of chaos and a little bit of, digging up the old, digging up what's been buried and getting to the roots. And that's what Scorpio does. When the Me Too started in October of, I got to get the year right. I think it was when Jupiter went into Scorpio, and everybody was fighting before that. Jupiter was in Libra and everybody. But as soon as Jupiter went in there, the Me Too moment, and charges were starting to come up on people. And this is when it hits Scorpio, because Scorpio's like, fuck this. This is all a bunch of fucking bullshit. And what the fuck y'all doing here? And this is all so fucking stupid. We got to get things straightened out here. So let's get it done. What's going on? What? No, you're a fucking asshole. You're an idiot. You need to be charged. Nope, that's not right. Nope, that is not ethically right. What are you doing over there? What do you mean? No. You can't be investing over there. That's not ethical. I'm gonna point a picture. I'm going to put a flashlight on that. That's what happens. So when Venus is there, she starts to, because this is your internal self. This is the feminine energy that comes forth. And as she's coming forth, we have like Mercury in Libra, we have the Sun in Virgo, we have Jupiter in Aquarius, and Neptune in Pisces, and Neptune in Pisces, we haven't seen at those degrees for over 160 years. 160 years. So this is like, holy crap. Like, she's like, oh my God, what is this all bringing up? This is bringing up all this stuff that what I thought you guys dealt with all this shit. But you didn't learn from this? You didn't learn from the Civil War? You didn't learn from segregation? Oh, you mean we got to go through this all again? Come on. Can't you just get along? Says Venus in Scorpio. So we have something that we are going to have to look at. And it's our honorable actions and how we take our ethics. Because a few of them, respect for others. Yeah, I respect others. If you want to drink orange juice every day, you drink your orange juice every day, but you got to respect that I don't. Law abiding? Yeah, I'll make sure I'll try and go the speed limit. I won't steal. I'm not going to go and frame somebody, or I'm not going to violate somebody in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to be law abiding. But the ethical part is like when the law decides to enforce something that you may not believe in, that is morally right. Interesting. So we are in this crazy mess of a shit show. And is there a way out? Yeah, there is a way out. There is. And it's been all along. It's being true to who you are. It is being true to your divine. It is you standing in your sovereignty and in your love and continuing to shine your light. That's where it's at. That's where the motion is. We lose sight. I mean, even I didn't watch the debate last night, but I saw a bit of it and I'm just like, whoa. They're coming out fighting. They're coming out, they're giving all, like, the Green Party had a talk, the NDP have a talk, the Quebecois, the Bloc Quebecois, have a voice, and of course the PC and the liberals have their voice. And it was kind of heated. It was kind of like interesting. Going to get some of the highlights later, but stepping back and looking at them all, looking at all of those who are standing up there. Now, not knowing them all personally, but are they all morally and ethically standing in their truth? That's an interesting one. That's something to hold a politician accountable for. One of the reasons why my father didn't continue in politics. And he was a good politician, like he knew his shit. But he couldn't continue on in politics because it wasn't morally and ethically in alignment with who he was. Because as he said, I was too honest. And being persuaded to do things that were not ethically right for him, nor morally right for him. So he stepped down. And that's where we have to start looking at in the world around us what our alignment is and what that means for us. And Carl Jung said, he wrote a lot about, the archetypes and the definition of us stepping into our power and the reasons why we're here. And if people, one of the things, and I'm paraphrasing part of, because he had in-depth studies. If the individual, if the person, if you begin to stand in your own self, in your own power, when you start to ignite that energy and others start to do the same, there is no conflict because we accept and respect, and we're not worried about what is happening over there or what's going on over there. We come into a place of harmony, and we come into a place of growth, and we come to a place where we begin to want to learn and listen to one another, because we're not worried or upset because they're going to get more than me, or or this is going to happen. Ugh. No, we step into our truth and our love. And this is where, you can go on with many studies about this, the good and the bad, or the right and the wrong. Many people think of morality as something that's personal and normative, whereas ethics is the standard of good and bad. And the discussions go on. But it can be a tricky one, definitely. So when you are getting upset, even for myself, and really wanting that person to you gotta listen to me, take a step back. Is that really your truth? Is that really, is that really what you need to do? And that's when you take a step back and you say, no, I just need to shine my light. I need to shine my light, and I need to be able to show people where, you know what? If you want information, sure, I got it for you. If you don't want the information, sure, that's fine. But it's standing where it's like, you know what? We're coming. We want to come together to make a world a more peaceful, loving place. We want to come into a place where we are able to find different ways and shifting and transformation, so that our energetic patterns move forward, and you're ready for your spiritual transformation, and you're ready to stand in that spiritual light of your divinity and your uniqueness of who you are as a human being. We've all come in here to learn. We've all come in here to figure shit out. And sometimes figuring that shit out isn't always easy, because we didn't come in here to be perfect. We came in here to fuck up a lot and learn. And on the process of fucking up and learning to leave it better than when it was before. And that's the journey we are on. So my loves, Journey Club starts next week. If you are interested, it starts next Monday at 6:30. It is 8 weeks of transformation. There's a reason I do it for 8 weeks. The 8 weeks is that it is 40 days, and within 40 days brings in a new vibration within you and begins to change that internal vibrational core of how you react to you and the stories that you tell yourself. That is what Journey Club, and you're learning the big F, which isn't fuck you, it's forgiveness. We also have a chakra class that starts the same week on Thursday. And the chakra class is 7 weeks. And each week we are going through one of the chakras. And we're going to talk about what that chakra is, what it does, where it's located, and how to work with that chakra and what in your life could be off. And you might find that as we go through each of the chakra, well, I got a little bit of this and I got a little bit of that. That's perfectly fine because we all do. So this is showing us how to align with our chakras, how to cleanse, clear, and where we are able to stand to be healthier and to even boost our immune system. And that's what the chakras help us to do. So we have that class that's coming up. So those are the two that I'm going to be focusing on till October. And as we get closer to October, we are going to have the planetary mapping class that's going to be coming up. And we also have my, on October 29th, and there's like a few spots left where we are going to connect with the spirits of our loved ones. And each person who is on this will get a reading, a little personal reading, and it's not going to be recorded. So you have to be there. And if you're not there, then you don't get the reading. So that's the whole thing. Is like we want to come together as a community, and it's going to be about 4 hours or so. It's going to be a while. I can't give you a time of when it's going to end, but it's going to be on a Friday evening for us to come together and gather, and we are going to step into the mystical and magical of the spiritual realm. Excites me. So we're going to be doing that on October 29th. So if you're interested in that, it's $50, and I'll put your name down on the list. But you have to pay for your spot. I can't hold your spot. You can't tell me, well, oh, can you hold my spot? And I should be able to get money by then. No, once you have the $50, then you say, Mama, I want in. If there's room, okay, there you go. If not, then you get $50 to go spend on something beautiful for yourself. So, or something else. So that's that on the 29th. So that's going to be a lot of fun in itself. So we have that. Day 2, I still have the Tektite. I'm still holding the Tektite. It has energized me. The tingling in my head is still there slightly from this morning. I slept with them in my pillowcase. Wasn't too bad. The dreams were a little bit more vivid. Like a lot of people, there are a lot of conversations. Not too sure. There's something to do with travel. That's all I could pick up or could remember. And the conversation, there was a lot of conversations going on. And there is where, holding it, yeah, not as tingly as what it was, but it was still pretty tingly. I'm getting weird sensations down my leg, so I'm not sure if it's from the exercise this morning or the Tektite. Oh, it could be both. So with that, but I still have that and holding on to that right now. So I have my 2 of them. One is somewhere in my bed. So I know there's one I think might be still in my pillowcase. So my loves, go and have a fabulous day today. Enjoy, stand in your light, and don't let anybody, extinguish your light. Be the truth of who you are, and may the Lord and Almighty watch over and bless each and every one of you and all that you say and all that you be and do. Blessed be everybody, and thank you for being a part of my coffee house in the morning. Bye-bye.